So I'm seeing all this warmth and light shining on this part of the tree. Then I notice the other part of the tree that's in the shade. It's all cloudy. That's a cloud, by the way. It's cloudy. And this is the sun. Okay. So I'm going to put something in the tree. And I say, this is a very good way to teach hair color. Why would you buy pillows for a sofa and candlesticks when you don't have a sofa in your living room? That doesn't make sense. You need the meat and potatoes of the thing. Therefore, when you make hair color, you need BBs. You need balanced brown, which is level 5 to 1. And from level 6 to high level 12, you need balanced blonde. I call them the BBs. So any of my shades that have a BB on the box mean balanced blonde or balanced brown. Levels 1 through 5 are brunette. Levels 6 and lighter are blonde. Is that pretty easy? 1 through 5 is brown. 6 through 12 is blonde. Okay. At level 8 and darker, these were meant to cover gray 100%. Or if you're lifting and you don't want a strong shift to 2 red, 2 gold, or 2 ash, use a BB. Okay. Most every colorist, as I tour the country and this world, will say to me, I really have a problem. I will color a lady's hair and she'll really like it, and she's always saying her hair's brassy, her hair's red, she's upset. Blondes hate it, brunettes hate it. You can tell a woman, you know, I don't really make, that's not really red, I see a little warm. When they see red, you have to say to them, I understand what you see. If you tell them it's not really red, go look in your light in the bathroom or go ask your husband, that doesn't work. You have to say, I understand what you see. Then you want to go in the back room and shoot yourself, but you have to tell them, okay, so what did I need to do? I looked at this tree again. I saw that this side was in the clouds. The trunk was completely enveloped, no warmth, all this grayish, ashy, well, ashy's a bad word, it's green. Cool, charcoal, black, gray. So I developed shades called ice. My ice shades lift and deposit and do one thing while they're lifting and depositing. Kill warmth. I'm talking, they kill warmth. Other brands have silver, other brands have violet, other brands have blue. So I said to our genius chemists, I have an idea. And they agreed with me. They made bases that were blue mixed with silver gray. They are intended to lift and deposit with no warmth. Do they cover gray? Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, it ain't pretty. It's like chocolate. But if I want to cover gray and also have no warmth, mix a BB and an ice at the same or similar level, you will have perfect gray coverage and no red. Get it?
Yeah.
Everybody in here is pretty smart. You get it? Because tomorrow I'll be on stage for an hour and I'm trying to tell people this, but I have a lot of other stuff to tell them too. So the ice shades are cold. If you have a lot of, do you have, any of you have guys who want their silver, they're just not, they, you know, men, it's great. Men's a huge business. Guys, listen to this. Write this down. In my liquid demi, I make 10 ice. Salt and pepper guy, cute guy usually comes in. Some of them are not so cute. Okay. Mix a liquid 10 ice with 5 volume. Put it on his dry hair, leave it on 15 minutes room temperature. It'll make that white, silvery casted, grayish white. Fantastic. There are 2 actors whose names I cannot give you. I'd love to. One you've seen recently in a movie where he was riding a horse around New York and he has legs that just, yeah.
What movie was that?
I can't tell you. The other one was married to a famous redhead actress from New York. He's about 6'4", he's still gorgeous. You know who he is. They are both using my 10 ice in Hollywood. Here's what. The first guy who rode the horse, who's probably, he's probably about 37. They tried with another company. He's in a new movie coming out, and you will see him playing a guy with salt and pepper gray hair. So they bleached his hair in the front, trying to make it salt and pepper, and they tried to tone it with everything, and it came out yellow or nothing. So they mixed my 10 ice, an ounce and a half, with a half ounce of my 5 ounce liquid demi. I have a picture of it in my phone, I'm not allowed to show it to you. He looks like he has silver hair, dark silver. The other guy, who was married to the actress in New York, has like a sandy, light, dark blonde hair with some gray coming in. He wants to make his gray not look too white. He wants it to be pretty. And he hates the red that keeps showing up in his natural blonde, the orange tones. 10 ice on him, 20 minutes. He's cute as can be. And he has no red hair. So, you guys know, and it's great on women too. And I also have the ice in the demi-creams. I have another guy, this major guy who owns major businesses, and he's the most uptight Swiss businessman. I low-light him with my cream ice, 7 ice and 5 ice. I make him look like he just has less salt and more pepper. His hair's about that long, and it's short on the side. I have to tell you a story. And I just put it in the 5 volume in the foil. I give him heat for 10 minutes or 20. I take it down. He has more pepper in the salt. I don't think most guys look good with all black hair or all orange. Oh my God. Most guys, you put permanent dye, their hair turns orange. Most guys, they use other stuff, but they look like Elvis Presley. You know, come on. Unless you're Elvis Presley, don't work. Okay, so demis for women and men. That is, okay? So I have, everybody gets, I think, BBs and they get ice. But on this side of the wheel, everything is hot. Red reds, copper orange golds, gold golds, orange golds, gold oranges. Everything is hot. So here's what, if you ladies would come, I just need the color chart I want to show you. Okay. In the center, this shows all my colors. And Nicole's wonderful. She has them here for you tomorrow. Down in the center of the chart are all the BBs. Down the center. That's the tree trunk, right? Tree trunk, everything down the center. Over here are all the ice shades. The further away from the trunk you go, the colder the shade gets. On the other side, the further away from the trunk, the hotter the shade gets. You do not want to use these to cover gray unless a woman wants to look like Ronald McDonald. But you can mix one of these with a BB and she'll be great. Simple, right? When people tell me my line is difficult, it's because they never came to class. I do what you do. I'm going to get on a plane on Tuesday morning and fly home to New York and color hair. Always. If I didn't do what you do, I'm not, okay, here's what gets me into a lot. There are no men in this room. They're out looking for something, never mind. Oh, and I shouldn't say that because there's a lot of great things. And I tell you, one of the reasons I got into this was the Dallas Assume. It changed my opinion of what this was. Okay. And there was a man named Kenneth who recently died at the age of 90 in New York. Genius. Okay. There was a man named Robert Wren in the 1960s and a man named Leslie Blanchard in the 1960s. They were killer colors. They knew all this stuff. And they did it with very limited product help. The Lapin brothers created Lapinol. They were the hair colors of the 1930s. They were the ones who had to bleach everything and then tone it because there were no permanent dyes. Geniuses. So, but here's what I know about today. This room is women, women, women. Most of the people who do this for a living are women. Most of the people who own companies or are famous are men. Think about it. I just had the greatest talk with Tabitha. She turned 48 today. She and I have known each other for a long time, and she was saying, why is it that she said, look at all these women who kill themselves. We are so damn good at what we do. And I'm not saying men aren't good. I love them. In fact, I'm looking for a new husband. I love them. I might have found one, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if I've ever married, but you know, hanging out is good. No problem. Anyway, back to hair color. I adore many companies. I've worked for them. I have to say the head of our company, Sarah Jones, I hope I don't get on this jacket, is a woman. We have a lot of women in our incredible lab and in our management team, and we have great men too. What I'm just saying is, as a woman, have the guts to step forward. You are special. Do not ever put your light under a bucket. Do not ever say you can do something you can't do. But really feel good about yourself. I will support you in any way I can if you ask me for help. And if you reach out to people like Nicole and Gretchen, who manages our area, and at Armstrong McCall, if they can't find me, they'll make sure they can find somebody who can. And also, if you're not from this area, Cosmo Profit and Armstrong McCall is the same company. BSG, Beauty Systems Group, owns Sally's. They own Armstrong McCall. They own Cosmo Profit. And I just gave you how to contact me any day. When people contact or don't reach out, and they'll ask another coworker for help, when the coworker knows maybe as much or a little more than them, or maybe not as much, it's fine, but it's not the same. And when you go to my, I put it up here, the website, minsrdi.com, and you leave a question, they will get right back to you. If you have any trouble, all you gotta do is come to me, and if, like supposing you live in San Antonio, let's say,